Hey guys, what's up, and happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday to you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Today is Today's August 13th. I had to think because, child, last time I checked, it was August 11th, which was my sister's birthday. But yes, August 13th, Saturday, and it is now 7:51 in the evening, and I am sitting outside of Wingstop waiting for my food to get done. But I wanted to come and just stop in and say hey to you guys and catch up with you guys, and yeah, burn some time because I got 10-15 minutes. I think they said 17 minutes. It's not too busy how I usually be, child. I guess I came around a good time. Like, the dinner rush is kind of over, I guess you could say. So yeah, but tomorrow I go home. Thank you, Jesus. So for anybody who is new to my channel, welcome to my channel, sis. My name is Ashanti, and I am a mother of one beautiful daughter. Her name is Markaya, and she's 8 years old. She will be 9 in December on the 31st. So she is a Capricorn. Yes. So also, if you guys are new to the channel, I just celebrated my 30th birthday, period. So I'm so blessed to be able to say that I have celebrated my 30th birthday and 30 years of life. Okay, so I cannot wait to embark on this new journey, this new decade of life. I'm so excited, and I'm so grateful for that, because with everything that has been going on in the world, like the C and the O and the child, now this monkeypox stuff, it's very scarce. Like, it's kind of touch and go with life, and that's so sad and crazy that I even have to say that, because why should we even have to live kind of on eggshells with everything that we do, or people who we are around, who we are around. It's just, we can't take things for granted. We have to seize every moment in life. We have to seize life, and take every day as if it could be our last, because we don't know, right? And before, back maybe in the early 2000s or 2005 or whatever, we would say, they were old, so that's why they passed away, or whatever the case may be. But nowadays, in this millennium that we're living in, 2022, and even 2021, 2020, it really has taught us a lot about life and about seizing the moments with people and the things that's going on in our life, or just seizing life in general, right? Because we know, as I said, now we can't say that. It's not a faraway thing where it's well, they were old, so that's why they passed away, or whatever. Now it's dang, for real, they were so young, or oh my God, they had kids and they had a family. So it sucks to know that we could have went to school with somebody, right? Or hang out with somebody, and then we get a phone call, or we see, because Facebook just tells every damn thing on the internet, that they're gone, or they passed away, and they lost their life, and they left behind family or kids. And it's unfortunate. So we have to tell one another that we love each other. Tell them now. Don't wait until they're gone, because once they're gone, they cannot hear it. They cannot feel it. So give people their flowers now, y'all. I would definitely say that. It definitely has taught me to be more cautious of the time that I do try to spend with people, because before I would be oh girl, I'll see you soon, but it's that's not guaranteed, right? So I try to make sure, I make time for everybody that I feel is important, that I should be making time for. And especially our kids. We know our kids come first before, our friends or anything of that sort. And for me, they come before any relationships or anything. So my child comes before all of that. So I'm really big on making time for, Markaya, because she is my world, right? And my life revolves around her. I'm just existing in her space, if that makes sense, right? And anybody who is a dedicated or a giving mom, right, would get what I'm saying. So I have given up a lot. I have sacrificed a lot for my daughter, for my child, and because I was embarking on being a parent or a mother, right? And not only was when I found out I was going to be a mom, it was a whole bunch of things that were going to be put on me, right? That I would have to take on. I did not go in thinking or expecting to be doing it, meaning the whole pregnancy alone. And when I say that, I'm talking about like not having the help or the support, even the support from the other person who wanted our child as well, right? Because I don't talk about it a lot, but Markia's father is very much so alive. He's very much so well. From last time I heard or seen him on the block, he is very much so alive, but he is definitely not as active as he should be, not as active and present as I am. We'll say that, right? And Markia was definitely made from love. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or says, but Markia was made from love. We both were in agreement to this, and we knew what having intercourse unprotected would bring, right? It brings kids most of the time. So with that being said, I was not already under the assumption while, being intimate with this person that I was going to be having to be raising her alone. I was not under that assumption, because had I would have been more prepared mentally, first off, right? More prepared mentally and more prepared financially than I was, right? I felt like once it boiled down to it, finding out that I'm pregnant and yada, 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 it was like actions definitely spoke something else than what the words was coming out of his mouth, okay? So, again, very much so alive, but definitely not as active as he should be. And I used to always be like, damn, what else can I do besides trying to make it work and trying to even pretend, right, for the well-being of, or the sake of whatever it could be, right? Even pretending that we were going to be together, or that we were going to be intimate again, because then it started boiling down to that. Well, I'll do XYZ if me and you can be intimate. And it's like, bro, it's not about me or you. It's not about what's between my legs. It's not about the cookie, right? It's about this little human being, right, that we have. So after 2 years of that, and then the first 3 years of her life, I will say that, I think I spoke about that in another video, that he was unaware that Markia was his. We had to get a DNA test, okay? So I take full responsibility for that part. I was young, and I'm not saying that as an excuse, but we were both young, right? I was in college, so I was living my best life, meaning I was doing what I wanted to do. I was sleeping with him, and then I was also sleeping with my, then at the time, I guess you could say, boyfriend or situation, right? So I was doing things as well that was kind of like, all over the place, like inappropriate, and I wasn't being safe, and I wasn't protecting myself either, right? So after we got the DNA test and things of that sort, and it, we cleared the air with that he was her father. The actions, how when you get a new car, you're excited for the first, how many days do you be excited for your new car? I think I was excited for my new car, like the first, month? And then after that, everything subsided and real life started hitting me. Like shit started going wrong with the car or whatever, right? So I feel like the first month of him finding out that he was her dad, he was all gung-ho about it. The family was gung-ho about it. Everybody was active, yada, yada, yada. Everybody showered her with gifts, blase, blase, right? And then after that, it was like slowly but surely people started to disappear and come popping in here and there. Then it was every birthday they were popping. And then it was, every holiday or whatever, they would pop in or want to be bothered and things of that sort. And then it started to become, as she started getting older, now here we are, she's 8, right? So from the age of, because we found out when she was 3. So as I said, the first 3 years he was unaware. So from, I would say about 3 to 6, I tolerate that, right? And try to do everything I could. And as I said before, pretending even that we're going to be together, right? Just to see if that would work or make him be more active and be more of a dad, right? A participant of a dad. And that didn't even work, right? So I tolerate that for about 3 to 6 years old. And then I just was like, enough is enough, because then I started to see that she would get attached, right? and then he would detach. So once he get her attached and excited for the idea of having a father, right, or having a dad, or having an active dad, and seeing him come around a lot, then he'll pull back. And that pullback came from whenever I wouldn't be a willing participant to sleep with him anymore. So, I just wanted to talk about that because I know eventually people are going to ask and want to know, well, because you guys only see me in the videos, me, or, you see me and Markaya. It's always just us two, or you'll hear my mother, but you don't see her, but you hear my mother, or you'll hear like one of my sisters in the background, or I have friends that are men, but we don't see each other like that. So things of that sort. So I know people are going to have questions about it, and I know that people are going to want to know, but I do remember I did touch on it and addressed it in one of my other videos. But I just thought maybe since I had the time now and other people are not in my business, meaning coworkers, to hear this conversation, even though they know what time it is too. I'm very transparent with them as well because, yeah. But, so I just said, you know what? I had to look at it like this. Do I want my baby to keep being attacked, right? And being pulled here and then pulled back, right? And her heart continue to be broken over and over again, right? By the same person who should be her first love, the same person who should protect her and show her how a woman or a princess should be treated, right? So when she gets in as an adult, she won't have those specks on her heart, right? She won't have those missing pieces and those missing affections that she didn't get from her dad. So when she gets older, I know that it's going to be some questions. I know that there's going to be things where she doesn't understand why he is not a willing participant. And for so long, I tried to force that on him, but you can't do that. And you can't do that with anybody, right? No matter what type or of relationship it is, you can't make anybody be something or do something that you want them to do. They have to want it for themselves, right? Because then what happens is they're going to start to regret you and hate you. My phone says low battery, y'all, so let me hurry up. But they're going to start to hate you and regret you, right? And have, some bad feelings towards you, right? So I have taken the time to heal from that, right? Work on myself, be the best version of a mother for Markaya that I possibly can be. And every day is a work in progress. I am far from perfect. I'm still not perfect. I probably won't ever be perfect. Let's just be completely honest, right? Because if we were all perfect, there wouldn't be crime. There wouldn't be so much hate that is still going on in the world if we were all perfect. So I will say this, I'm always going to be a continuous work in progress. And as I continue to grow as a woman, and as I embark on this new journey in this new decade of life, I cannot wait to bring my channel along with me. I cannot wait to bring my friends, because that's what you guys are, my friends, along for the ride. I cannot wait to continue to watch my daughter grow, and as well as sharing certain moments with you guys, and you guys get to see your internet niece grow as well. She will be going to the 3rd grade this year, so I'm super, super duper excited about that. I cannot believe I have a 3rd grader. Okay, time is flying, y'all. Where did the time go? So, I just say that to say, everything that has gone on in the world, right, in the past 3 years has definitely opened my eyes. I used to hate him. I still question why he doesn't want to be a willing participant, and, all the work that I have done and still trying to do on myself. I don't know, but all I know is that I pray that one day he will see that he has this beautiful, beautiful daughter, right, who has features of me, features of him, has my blood running through her, and has his blood running through him, has his blood running through her. And it's like, the person that she is, the little human being that she is, she's so smart, so smart, such a sweet, genuine and loving little human being. I just hope that she stays that way. I know that the world can be a cruel and a heavy place to grow up in, right, or to be in. And my biggest wish is that she just grows up to be the best noble human being that she can be, right? And spread love. And even though she may not have grown up in a two-parent household, such as myself, I did not as well. The first, when I say that I did not grow up in a two-parent household, I mean I didn't have my actual biological father. I had a stepdad. So for me, I always felt different. I always felt kind of like out of place because I knew for a fact that he was not my dad, you know. My mother never sugarcoated or whatever. And she got with him when I was like about maybe 5 or 6. And then, you know, my 4 sisters came about. So I'm the oldest of 5. And, you know, I'm the only one who has a different dad. So it's always been that, you know, I've always felt different. My mother compensated or overcompensated as much as she could because of that fact. And so as much as my hopes were to not repeat the cycle of my child not growing up in a two-parent household, and as much as I didn't want my child to be like me and not have her dad, because my dad also was not a willing participant in my life, very much so in and out, very much so touch and go with him as well. We'll talk about that another video, okay? Because I think I'm ready to talk about certain things, you know, certain things it was still very much so hurtful for me to talk about. But now that I'm 30 and I've been in this space, right, and embarking on this new decade of life for a few, it's August, so maybe not even a month, a few weeks now, I feel like I'm ready to encourage somebody else and help somebody else get through what I may be going through right now, right? So yeah, I used to hate him, and now I just pray that he can get his life together where he can be the best man that he can for our daughter. He does have other kids, you guys, so I know that's going to probably be a question too down the line. He does have other kids, but we're not talking about them. We're talking about our child that we created together. So she does have other siblings outside of him and I. But Markiah is my only child, for right now. So, you know, and if God sees fit, she will continue to be my only child. And if he sees that he wants to bless me with more kids, then, you know, that's a blessing. But I am not actively trying or actively seeking to create or procreate more kids with anybody, right? I'm just really trying to live my best life. I'm trying to travel, enjoy life, enjoy time with me, and enjoy the space that I'm in right now, right? I'm still growing, I'm still glowing, I'm still working on myself, I'm still learning things, new things about myself every day. So yeah, y'all. So let me go and get my food, girl, because we've been talking for like 17 minutes, almost 18 minutes. Let me go. But thank you guys so much for taking the time out to sit with your girl and listen to me talk. If you guys made it through this portion of the video, I appreciate it. If you guys didn't and you clicked off, that's okay as well. But make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, comment down below for more videos and just for the journey that's coming along, honey, because we got a lot of things coming up, y'all. Life is crazy, so we don't know what's gonna happen, but I will be sure to share all of the things that I may feel is important or that I want to share with you guys. I love you guys so much, and yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.